Hi guys, Rich Kid Retro here. I thought I'd do something different. I thought, yeah, I'll just do it in front of my collection in the background so you guys will be able to see a bit of collection. And me doing my video. I'm well up close. Normally a bit further back. Yeah, so this is car boot pickups and just one eBay pickups. Yeah, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, thanks for all that jazz. I've got loads of car boot video to upload, so yeah, there is multiple car boots to do. So there's probably about 6 videos to do and all. I just haven't had time or even got the day off or anything to try and get that all done. My TV's like backlogged with so much stuff, whether it's like Vikings, Last Kingdom, the 100. I've got like Blu-rays, like 4 or 5 Blu-rays. Like there's so much I like need to get done to up to date. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Try and edit it. Do that and yeah, watch it all back. It does take a lot of time. So yeah, so hopefully some footage will be coming soon. Yeah, so yeah, like I said in the previous couple of videos, I've been buying like bits that sort of missing from my collection. Just little things that I've always wanted to do the last 2 or 3 years, but I just sort of forgot about it and haven't bothered. So one is PlayStation 1, like sort of like gun packs. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 gun packs. So I got this off eBay, and it's a Ninja Assault and the G-Con 2 gun. So I've got them all. The reason I'm looking over there because they're all like in the cabinet there. So I'll probably slowly move, like each video around in my games collection, so you can sort of see the collection in the background. Yeah, I think this was what, £25 after post, which I'm happy to pay. Box is an okay condition. Yeah, it's all there. It's all complete. I just need Point Blank 2. Yeah, I think it's Point Blank 2 and Time Crisis 2, and then that's all these ones sort of like done. I think there's one with a rabbit as well. I forgot what that's called. I think it's like a pinky one. I forgot what that's called, but yeah, maybe there's that one as well. But it might not be a gun game. I'm trying to remember. So yeah, so slowly picking up like stuff like that. I keep finding more gaming signs around the place and like, yeah, banners and stuff, so I've been slowly putting them up as well. To be honest, I need a bigger place. My place is chock-a-block, I literally can't fit that much more in here. And yeah, it's getting a bit crazy. To show off my full collection, I'm gonna need a bigger place. I still got boxes here, there and everywhere. But yeah, I'm slowly like moving stuff around to get as much stuff in as possible. So I'm happy with where it's going. And yeah, so there's another thing for my gun collection. Okay, so I went card booting it. I wasn't going to go because the weather said it was like shit. So I thought, oh, sod it. I was working Sunday, so I was working at 11. So I normally go to a couple more car boots afterwards. I would have, yeah, in the time I was working, I would have gone to another couple of car boots. But I thought, sod it. So I got up at 5:30, drove up to Plymouth. I'm loving the music in the morning, loving it. I don't know, was it Jaguar Skills or Diplo and Friends? Oh, I'm loving it, mate. So loving all like the dubstep mixed up with all hip hop, R&B, reggae, and all sorts in the morning. So yeah, I was loving it. I was like in the car, about to go to the car booth thinking I'm gonna stay in and listen to the music. Anyway, yeah, I got there probably well early. So I got there like 6:10. Well, a few weeks ago, I got there at like 6:15. The queue was absolutely massive, and I did get into 7. But this time I got there at 6:10. Like the car boot was hardly even started, so I had to queue up for like 40 minutes. You can pay £2 to go in early, but to go as early in this cage bit at Plymouth Argyle. But the cage was basically 90% full anyway, so this week we didn't pay. So everyone was just like, "What's the point in us paying £2 to go in early if we can't actually get in early?" Yeah, there was slim pickings running around as always, like charge. Slim pickings. I've actually got my pickups here, there, and everywhere all over the floor. So the first thing I did get was something that I've always wanted in my collection, but never actually got. But yeah, and it's a Wii and Mario Kart Wii bundle. This was £5. There's a few little dents. I don't actually own a Wii. I've got loads of Wii games, but I don't actually own a Wii. So obviously I played on Mario, so Mario Galaxy and all those jokers. But yeah, so for £5 I got this. The Wii works. I think it's complete. It's got like a random stand in there as well. It's got the steering wheel, but it just doesn't have the Mario game. But I've got like 2 or 3 Super Mario Kart games, or Mario Kart Wii games, just on my shelf. Just it's sort of like preempting that I was going to get me into the bundle that I sort of wanted. So well happy. It's got all the... open. It's got the inner bit, but I'm not sure. Obviously there's a gap there. I can imagine there's supposed to be something going in there. So I just need to look up on it to see. But the rest, yeah, the steering wheel, all the cables, and like a random like stand is in there. So it's just missing the game, but I'll put the game in here to make it complete. But I don't know if obviously that little gap was supposed to be another box in there. Yeah, but happy to get that. The lady said the Wii U nunchucks, what they're called, they were sticking and stuff. But yeah, I played it. It seemed all fine. So well happy. Yeah, quite a lot of the times, obviously, you don't go down the trader aisles. The traders, obviously, they sometimes think, oh, don't go down the trader aisles. But the last few times I have, they sort of had good stuff. So this was, I think this was from a trader. Or it might be just some random private seller amongst the traders. That's what seems to be happening quite a lot lately. Because obviously they get there earlier with the car boots, I guess, for the traders. And there just might be one car in amongst like 8 traders. But yeah, so she looked like a trader. But for £5, I'm happy to get that in the collection. Yeah, and that was about it really. Running around crazy. I'm looking at the stuff on the floor. Oh, I did pick this up, yeah, because obviously the other cage, the car's on the outside. Normally it goes all the way around of Plymouth Argyle, right around the back. But this week, the guy didn't let anyone go around the back, so there's a good 20 or 30 cars. That's all I pull up, he's like sending them somewhere else. So I was like, great. So normally when you're there to about 8 o'clock, by like 7:15, you're like, well, send all the cars away. There was this woman who brought up loads of like Disney DVDs, and everybody just went crazy for them. I'm like, Disney DVDs? They used to be good sellers like, what, 3 or 4 years ago? I used to sell loads on Amazon, whether it was Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, the 20th edition or 25th edition or anniversary edition. Just all those ones, they used to be going for like 12, 13, not even 20 quid. But everyone was going crazy for all the Disney DVDs. But I don't think they've... I did have a look on my mobile thinking, well, they're only going for £3 or £4, but everyone's just going absolutely crazy for them. I guess they want it for the kids. And obviously some of the traders, I guess they want it from the shops. And to sort of sell online, because they might go up in price. But I can imagine there's something stupid like the Disney Channel or Disney Streaming that you pay like £20 a month and you get probably all the Disney films. So that's probably... I'm not sure why they come down in price, but I work in a supermarket, but they've always got 2 for like £12 on the Disney DVDs, like new and stuff. Yeah, running around, wasn't that much, up and down, but yeah, on one of the stands, the tables, right at the beginning actually, right at the front in the cage, this lady had a Game Boy Pocket. So yeah, Game Boy Pocket, it came with a case. I said how much you want for it, and she was like, oh, just have a look at my list. It's like, oh, £5. I was like, will you take £3? Hoping she would say £4. And she said, yeah, I'll take £3. So I thought, oh, cool. So you always throw like £3, hopefully with £4, but I got it for £3. So happy. So just looking to see, do I even have this one? So I might not have this in my collection. No, I don't. So that's brilliant, actually. Absolute brilliant. Oh no, I do. I can see it. I can see it just there. So I'll probably swap them out and see which is better condition, and now we'll go in the trade pile. Yeah, I got my pickups here, there, and everywhere, and that was about it there. I did pick up a Yoshi. I think it's like £1. Yeah. So 50p or £1. I was like, will you take £1 for it or 50p for it? And it's like, one, yeah. And she was like, it's £2 for these teddies, £1 for these ones, and £1 for him. So yeah, it's in really good condition. 2012. So happy to get one of these randoms in there again. Yeah, it was so much hard work. There was nothing there. I drove to, because there's another car beat on the other side of town. Just at the park at Ryde. So I drove there. It starts at 8:15, but we got there at like probably about 7:20. So it was like, so I was like one of the first. It was like me, a couple, I guess, all the other like traders, and it's only like all the other collectors started going. All the other video games collectors, the Lego collectors, the toys collectors, and we were just all there in a row. And the woman was like, doesn't start to Q2. And then someone shouted, go! And we all went, "Arr!" And she's like, oh, go back. It was just well funny. Absolutely hilarious. We were there, ready to go in. And then when she did say go, we started running before that. I was sort of like trying to slow down because I'm running past the tables. It was really hard walking around, like quickly looking. This guy underneath his table had a massive like Mario Kart, like remote control cart. He wanted £20 for it. It's like this big. I was like, I was umming and ahhing because I was the first one there. I was umming and ahhing. Do I get it? Do I not get it? But it was so big. I was thinking I don't have anywhere to put it. So I thought, I'll come back later on if it's there in 10 minutes. Came back and someone else got it for £15, which is Sean. He puts it in his game shop. So he seemed happy. I was, to be honest, I didn't have any room for it. It was so big. It was pretty worth, what, 30, 40 quid? And for me to spend like 15 20 quid just to put it somewhere where, where I literally don't have room for it. The guy said that, first of all, he said, it's all working apart from the battery's gone. So I was thinking, the rechargeable battery's might gone. So I'm thinking, great. Probably rechargeable battery is probably 20 quid or something stupid like that. Back in my day as a kid, it was always like extra like rechargeable battery for your remote control car was always like £25 plus. It was like just as like 3/4 of the price of the actual bloody car. I remember having a remote control car, and it was cheaper. Where was the guy in his model shop? It was cheaper because he had an offer. It was cheaper. I was like, Mum, can I have an extra power pack? And it was £5 more than the actual on one of the remote control cars. So I just bought two. It was so I thought, instead of buying a power pack, man, we may as well buy two. So we bought two of them, and just used two chargers. And the other one got destroyed and damaged. We just get rid of that one and use the other one. Or one of the really batteries was really bad. We just put it in the other one and then sell it as new. Get good money for it, but I still got the good battery. So that's what we used to do. Oh, those were the days. Yeah. Anyway, so I left it there. He was bringing out, all sorts. I missed out on a little handheld thing. It was just in a box. To be honest, I was absolutely knackered and was worried about, I need to make it to work. And I was so off my game. I was sort of just milling around like a zombie. Wasn't really looking at tables. I missed out on the PS1 and some games. And, I missed out on a couple of things. I'm just just walking around because I just I'm working later on. What am I doing here? I'm tired. I normally have some breakfast before I go, but I didn't have any breakfast this time. And if you have breakfast, you're more awake and more alert. So I was like, but other people got some good stuff. And then we went over to, Peacock Meadow, which is sort of the last car boot of my day. Once again, the woman was like, you're not allowed in there but until 8:30. We were all there, and then everyone's like, and it's literally it's like Rocky's Drift, buddy. It's like Zulu, man. It's like Zulu. You got the car boot, and then instead of having one barrier here, there's you could go here, you could go there. There's literally 3 sides of the car boot you can go, and they just go, and everyone just charges in. And I thought there was only 3 aisles, so I went down the first aisle. Hardly anything there. I was thinking, do I go down the second aisle? Or do I go down the third aisle? And I thought, some of the other people go down the second aisle. I thought, sorry, I'll go around the third aisle because it looks quietest. Went to the third aisle and picked up some games. I'm not sure where I got this DVD from. So, I got Extreme G Racing for the Xbox. Dance Stage Unleashed. Pokémon Forever. So yeah, anything Pokémon I seem to be picking up lately. I think my first pickup was actually in the first aisle, was Lord of the Rings Risk, which I got the other week. The other one is complete because it took 20 minutes to 20 minutes to count all the contents. This one is also complete. It's a better box as well, and this was £2 or £3. So yeah, happy to get this. I can sell it at UK Games Expo, put £15 on it, and yeah, it will definitely sell because people love Lord of the Rings, and it's just a Risk game. There's some people that collect Risk and that because it's in a really good condition. People will just buy it. I did bag all the items up, so sometimes when you get these, you turn them up like that, and the pieces just go everywhere. Oh yeah, sorry, at the first card boot, I also picked up some Pokemon cards. Yeah, they play with fun card, I just realised on the floor. Yeah, so I walked around, and this guy, he had like a box of some games in, PS1, PS2 games, and there was like comics and everything, and he had these, he wanted like £5 for them, and I went back at the end of the card boot, and I got it for £3. I gave them to Good Key looked at them. There's some, obviously there's about 20 like random cards like that. They're all just common, but I'll just put them on my convention table. 10p a card, you know, 50p for any card that's hologramic, what we call it. Shiny, is it shiny? I don't know. And yeah, I'll just slowly make my money that. It's just a little table, convention table filler. So they seem to go quite well. And that was about it, really. Yeah, once again, running around at Peacock Meadow. My friend picked up some GameCube games. I'm like, Jess and Mark, yeah, they're there. They said, we went down the second aisle. We got these games. I'm thinking, that's the second aisle. Fucking, I didn't go down. So you had like Zelda. I think the Super Mario Sunshine, the sort of player's choice version, and Mario Kart like Double Dash. I was like, great. There was also some, I was like, gutted, but I've already got them, so it's just really, at the moment, I was sort of in a way, like I said, I was walking around like a zombie. Every time I do go to the car boots, I always think, I'm just going to pick up stuff to sort of sell on, and then maybe get 1 or 2 items for my collection. When, you know, I used to just go out and be like really excited about picking up, you know, 20 plus, 10 plus items for my collection. And now my heart's, I don't know, my heart was just always, yeah, I used to love that, thinking, I'll put stuff in my collection. But now I seem to be buying more to sell on, and it's not enjoying it as much, if you know what I mean. So instead of putting them in my collection, I've just got a little stand of like games that slowly piling up and I'm selling. Obviously, I'm like selling them and getting money, but it's not the same as actually going out in the wild and finding games you don't have. So, like I said, I thought I had the Game Boy Pocket. I was like, oh, cool, I don't have it. But then I'm thinking, great, I've already got it. So, to me, it's not as worth as much as in my collection it is sort of like selling. Yeah, anyway, walking around again. Because everyone's like, yeah, everyone just runs around like crazy, and then you try and look at the tables underneath. Yeah, there's someone selling some GameCube games. Walked over, you wanted £3 each for them. I had every one of them. They're pretty trashy titles, but they're just, I guess, like fillers. They could probably sell for £5 each at a convention. So, but I carried on walking and left them. One of my other friends, Paul, he got what, 3 or 4 of them for like probably 4 or 5 of them for like £10 in the end. So yeah, happy for him. So yeah, there's a couple of other stuff that I got. Yeah, it's literally slim pickings. I got another little random 2014. I love these little plushies. I always pick up plushies just because some of them I don't have. So I'm more fun picking up plushies I don't have than games I do have. I also picked up, these are £1 each, or a set each anyway. And it's the remote control Ghost and Pac-Man, which I've already got, but I was hoping they actually did like a different, like, yeah, I guess this actually came in as a little pack, because I was hoping for a different Ghost. I was like, there must be a pack where the Ghost is a different colour. So I've seen this a few times, they all seem to be red Ghosts, and I'm like, no. Yeah, so happy to get random them. Yeah, once again, they'll go on the convention table. Walked around, yeah, there's loads of people after games for fun. Some people said, we watch your YouTube channel. I'm like, cheers mate, how you doing? Yeah, so everyone sort of run around getting games. There's one guy who had bags and bags of games. Just all stuff I've already got, so I wasn't really bothered about that. Yeah, there's another guy, which is Paul's mate. He went to a table. This guy sort of had collectibles, I guess. Picked up some Xbox 360 games. I was like looking, thinking, I was looking for this one game. It was Street Fighter 4, and it's I got a little collector's edition for the Xbox 360, and I need a sort of game to go in it, so I got the little figures. I picked up for a while, for like £2 or £3, I think it was, but I just need the game. And yeah, just me and Paul were just talking, walking around talking, and he came over, so what you got? We sort of show what we got, like, not that much. I'm like, Street Fighter, mate, how much you want for that? I need it for my collector's edition. He goes, you know, £1. So I got this for £1 off him. So I'm like, cheers, mate. So I'm not sure it's supposed to say not to be sold separate. I actually put it in there, but I'm still just going to put it in there anyway. Yeah, it's the same one. Looks the same. Might be the same. The box art is different, so it may not be the same. But for £1, I can't complain. It also goes to some of my Street Fighter set as well. That was about it. Oh no, I've got a couple more things. Walking around again, look at boxes underneath the tables. And yeah, I picked up a couple of Monopolies, or one Monopoly actually. Monopoly, Disney's Pixar. Once again, just go on my convention table. This is sort of like a later one, I think. So I used to collect loads of Monopolies. I did have 30 at one point, but I got rid of all the ones I didn't want. So I'm not sure whether to take this UK Games Expo because the board gamers are not fans of Monopoly, but some of the sort of the kids, the adults and kids are. So yeah, I picked it up for a couple of £1 and I could easily sell it for a tenner. So yeah, pays for petrol. And one game which I've always wanted to play, always wanted to look, which I actually love the film, but they didn't do any like others, and that's the Golden Compass. Yeah, the board game of Golden Compass. It looks absolute trash and garbage, but at least we'll be going to UK Games Expo. Yeah, so for a couple of £1, probably give this a go. It's clearly a kid's game. 2007, so it's like 10, 11 years old. It's actually unpunched, as we call it in the board game world. Which means it is new and unpunched. So if it's like that, you can literally sell the game as like new. So it doesn't matter whether it's got cellophane around it or as long as it's unpunched, you can sell it as like basically no. Just say new and unpunched, or unsealed but unpunched. And that was really it. So there's nothing else down there. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really up for it. I'm like, oh god, I got work. It's sort of the first time I've ever sort of got out of the car being thinking I've got work later on. I need to make sure I get home. I also didn't have much money, because I'm sort of saving for the bank holiday weekend coming up. So I was like, oh. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got. It's good meeting a few friends, or sort of like, yeah, out there. I could have got some really good stuff. Obviously, the PS1 and PS1 games would have been good. And the little handheld, I forgot which one it was, but there was some old 80s handheld. And the GameCube games would have been good. But I think I've got all of them. So, it just would have been like, great, buy and to sell. And yeah, so there's a couple of stuff I don't have. Oh, and Good Key gave me something as well. Oh my god, it's all over the floor here. Yeah, Good Key gave me a cartridge the other, or probably, what, last year? And he's always got, I think he's moving house, so he's moving, what, a couple of doors down the road. So they've literally looking in the cupboards and everything, and looking in the loft as well. And he's been in the loft, he's found like a Mega Drive Master System, I think, and an N64. But yeah, I think he came round probably, yeah, sometime last year, and he took some games, and I took a game, sorry. So he had Super Mario Ball, which was cartridge only, but he did find in the loft, like, the box. So well happy. And yeah, the other day, yesterday, he just gave me the box. He goes, oh, I found the box of Super Mario Ball. It doesn't look, I've never played it. It absolutely looks really good, actually. Looks really good. So I'll be definitely giving that a bash. And also he gave me Pokémon Platinum version, but it's one of those E's. The USA one, but yeah. It is not the best printing. Yeah, so to me it's not 100% real. Yeah, so it says USA, but it's got like Spanish writing on the back. Nintendo of America. It says location. Oh, it might not be Spanish, it might be French. Could be Canadian. Yeah, well, it looks fake. Yeah, it's not the best. So anyway, cheers, Good Key. Yeah, this has been trading. Go to trade. So yeah, this weekend is yeah, there's a few things going on. I booked this weekend off literally 10 months ago, thinking it's going to be Play Expo in Blackpool. So I got a free weekend off, but luckily it's tabletop day, which is like a round the world like board gaming day. There's loads of board gaming events on. But no one's really organised anything down here. So I'm like, great. So I'm asking people like weeks ago. They're like, oh, we haven't thought about anything. So great, because originally I thought it was going to be in Blackpool. That's why I had money and everything saved up for Blackpool. But yeah, so it moved to the summer. So we'll be going there. Yeah, no tabletop day, so I might as well try and have board games at mine. But there's a few of my friends who haven't really been out on the piss for probably for 18 months or so. Yeah, so we're going to go out Saturday night, so I might not go car booting it Sunday. Depends, if I go out and drink early, I'll probably normally leave early, so I normally go out, and so when they all go off the nightclub about 11:30, I might just come home. So yeah, I normally get burger and chips and come home, and then maybe go car booting the next day. Because it's bank holiday, but it's been really nice weather for the last 2 weeks. But today it's sunny, but it's absolutely freezing outside. I'm like, what? How can it be sunny? I'm freezing. It's bloody cold. So hopefully it rains at the weekend, and then so I don't have to go car booting it. And Monday's obviously bank holiday Monday for car boots as well. I probably won't bother with that at all. The last one was garbage. Yeah, the sort of nearest one's down in Truro. That was rubbish. And the other nearest one is Exeter, so I'm like... But probably on Saturday, hopefully, I'm going to go take some games to CEX. So I've seen on their website, they're taking in PlayStation games. So I looked at my convention table, there's games I'm selling for £2 or £3, but they're taking like £6 or £7 trade-in. I'm like, what? So I'm going to take them out of the collection, take them up there, and yeah, someone for a voucher, and then hopefully on one of the Facebook groups, everybody's been buying these vouchers for like 75%, or sometimes you can maybe get 80% of the voucher value, as long as you don't take photo of the code. So it just seems to be an easier way to do that. I've got loads of PlayStations, so I tried to sell a couple of PlayStations on eBay, and after fees and that, it seems to only be like 50p or even like £1.20 more than what CEX give like voucher wise. So I've got like what 7, 8 of them in my cupboard. So yeah, like I said, I sold 1 or 2. By the time you sold them, paid eBay fees, PayPal fees, package them up, posted with like Collect Plus, and then they might say, oh, I didn't arrive in the post and all the hassle. You only get an extra 120 as you would if you just took them to CEX and they give you like voucher prices. So I used to sell them on Amazon, but I'm not like an official trader, if you know what I mean. I'm not a business account. But even then, you still only what £4 or £5 more than what CEX give you voucher wise, and it seems so much. So like I said, so much hassle. So yeah, so I'm going to take all these PlayStations into CEX. The one in Plymouth is really fucking slow. They'll be like, oh, come back and, you know, we need to test these. Come back in 5 hours time. You're like, fuck it out, I know. Maybe not 5 hours. It's normally half an hour per item. So I remember taking the PlayStation 1 in, come back in an hour. Or come back in half an hour. I'm like, what? So I know if I take all these 7 in, it's going to be come back in 5 hours. So hopefully to go up there, have to arrange with some friends and do some board gaming, and then probably go back at the end, or probably about 5 or 6 on Saturday. Trade all these PS1 games that I get good money for. That I'm not selling. You know, it's just trash games that you can just pick up for 50p or quid at a car boot. No wonder everyone's picking up. I'm going to be picking up all the trash PS1 games now, because CX will give you like 4 or 5 quid for them. I'll see how long that lasts actually. See how long they probably realise that everyone's traded in all these trash games and they give them £4 or £5 trade in when you could get all car boots for 50p. Yeah, so yeah, could go board gaming, or I might go cinema. I've been to cinema for a while, but I've been spending quite a lot of money because the cinema is quite expensive. Yeah, it's no longer £3.80. It's like 12 quid for like a VIP obese seat. I'm like, what? I was sitting in the same 6 seats in the same screen for the last like 14 years. No, probably 16 years actually, because it was 2001, 2002 when they sort of built it. And yeah, I always sit in the same, make sure I got the same view and everything. But I'm like, now it's a VIP seat, I have to pay like £3 extra. If it's 3D, it's got another £5 extra. Before you know it, you basically pay the cost of a Blu-ray. That's why none of my friends, we really go to cinema. We just wait till the Blu-ray comes out, buy the Blu-ray, watch it, and then we just sell it on. So sometimes it only costs you like 2 or 3 quid just to sit at home, watch it, and then you just sell it on Amazon or eBay. You basically get like 90% of your money back. So cheers guys, yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for liking and sharing. Sorry about the slim pickups, but you know, it happens sometime. Yeah, hopefully you see some games in the background. I might do it, like all the videos coming up, I might do in various locations around the games room. So cheers guys, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, cheers!